Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. His face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. The Clippers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Jordan with a screen on Thompson. The drive by Paul. Jordan dishes to Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shoots. Here's Jordan, and he dunks it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And Durant gets it to go. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Here's Curry. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jordan against Iguodala. Passes it to Paul. Jordan the screen. Griffin a screen on Thompson. And it's Paul penetrating. The shot no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run. Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Paul passes to Redick. A 3-ball. Paul missing again.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Left side Durant. Thompson outside. Outside for Curry. From past the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And here is Paul. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Durant. West comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Clippers also making some changes. Spates checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Crawford comes in for Mbah a Moute. And it's Felton in for J.J. Redick.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Pass to Varejao, and there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Pass is checked in. Clock at 6. Iguodala, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Paul outside. And Speights gets it to go. Speights has got his first 2 points.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Thompson dishes to Pachulia. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Pachulia's got his first basket of the night. Pachulia with the steal. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but... back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Clippers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Johnson is out there with Brandon Bass. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Felton. And it's Speights in at the center position. And Jones sends it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Austin Rivers traded to the Clippers last year. A change of scenery did him well, and he was comfortable coming off the bench.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, he seemed to get steady playing time, and that's what he needed most. And also, he wasn't defined by a position. They were able to find a niche role for him to play in.
And, you know, the role for Rivers last season was that of a bench scorer. I mean, not sure if he'll ever be a starter, but he can be a part of a winning basketball team with his skill set.
Out to the right wing. Here's Varejao, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with the trade last season, Rivers became the first son ever to play for his father. His dad, of course, being Doc Rivers. And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Well, Greg, you're talking about Varejao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and, you know, I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body. I don't know if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
Durant kicks to Jones, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
The shot by Speights, nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Felton.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Clark kicks to Jones. Pass to Varejao. Here's Clark. And it's Golden State with another.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Felton the pass to Bass. Got a piece of it.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Smooth passes to Clark. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Rivers dishes to Bass. They need this, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with the broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player, the outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
Speight sets a screen for Rivers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. And the Warriors with some changes. West is checked in for Jones. And it's Livingston in for Smooth. Pierce is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Speight. Off the inbound. Here's Bass. That's tipped, and they get it back. Speight sets a screen. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Here's Rivers. Warriors with the rebound.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
It's stolen by West. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Rivers. West against Redick. West kicks to Durant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seen toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Klay Thompson. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Durant kicks to Livingston. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Speight sets a screen. Redick inside the line. No good from Speight. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
In the corner, it's Bass. There's the dish to Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Great open look there.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Livingston. From outside the arc, that's good.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far.